Hi, this is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of Peppermint. This movie stars Jennifer Garner. Uh, if you've seen the trailer, you basically know the gist of the movie, but I'll go over it real quick. The gist of it is she plays a character named Riley North. She's a married mother of one young daughter, and what happens basically one day is they get caught in a drive-by shooting. Her husband and her young daughter are killed, of course, and she gets seriously injured. But she wakes up, and they actually, they explain to her, like you see in the trailer, that the cops explains to her that basically they need some kind of identification because nobody's willing to talk, and she volunteers and then she does ID the people that were involved in the drive-by shooting that killed her husband and her young daughter. But of course, the system is rigged in this movie, like you see in the trailer. The lawyer tries to pay her off. Of course, that doesn't work with her, and the judge is corrupt. He's bought off. The DA doesn't really even argue, uh, and it's a little kind of far-fetched, that they're making like basically everybody corrupt. I mean, just a little bit. That's part of it was a little bit too far-fetched, so they made everybody corrupt. But anyway, the gist of it is 5 years go by. She disappears. She goes crazy in court when the guys are let off, like you see in the trailer, and then she's kind of carted off to the loony bin, but she escapes and she disappears for 5 years. And then of course on the fifth anniversary of her her husband and daughter's death, she basically has been traveling around the world, learning how to fight and how to shoot guns and everything else, kind of becoming like a Linda Hamilton's character in T2, just basically picking up all those skills and just going about dismantling this, the drug dealer that was in charge of the hit that killed her family. And like I said, the first part of the movie was a little bit too much tell instead of showing. There were just a few instances of that, but towards the second part of the second half of the movie, they kind of, they got more to the showing part of this movie. And Jennifer Garner, who I loved ever since I've seen her in Alias, she can do action, and she's a really kick-ass actress, and she can do the drama part of it too. There's a couple of parts in there that really kind of break your heart when she kind of breaks down and stuff, and that's just really good acting on her part. But let's say the majority of this movie is just her kicking butt and killing people. Okay, so not the best script. Like I said, the first part of the movie is kind of slow and a little bit too much, just them telling you what's going to happen, not actually showing it. But then, like I said, towards the middle to the second part of the movie, they really get into her kicking butt and not taking any names. And it really, I found it a really enjoyable movie. And a lot, and so did the people that I saw it with. A lot of people were cheering and stuff because Jennifer, Garner, her character, was getting revenge, and rightfully so, for her husband and daughter getting killed. And so it's a revenge flick, but I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, not the best script, especially in the beginning part of the movie. And like I said, they kind of make everybody corrupt, which they make practically everybody corrupt, which is not realistic. Okay, just not realistic with this guy, drug dealer guy, not being that he has everybody bought off. That's just a little bit unrealistic. Okay, but for the most part, I enjoyed it, and again, that's mostly because of Jennifer Garner. She just kicked butt. She kicks butt, and she's a total badass. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna give this movie I'm gonna give it a 6.8, and that's mostly just because of Jennifer Garner and she and her kick butt and stuff. Like I said, the script is not as great, and the guy who plays a drug dealer, a horrible actor. The main bad guy, he's not that great an actor. Okay, but other than that, I really liked Jennifer Garner in this. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a 6.8. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think of Peppermint. Have you seen? Oh yeah, Peppermint. The reason it's called Peppermint is because the young daughter. This is not a great spoiler, but the young daughter gets peppermint ice cream. I guess that was her favorite on the night she gets killed. So I guess that's why they call it Peppermint. But because that's the only other time it even comes up in the movie. But anyway, let me know what you think of Peppermint. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below, and if you like this review, please give it a thumbs up. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as a link to my other channel called Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Passer saying so long and take care.